The vessel, co-piloted by Appy Hollow and navigated by Geo, who appears to be a rock.
You serious?
What's up, all my Ewoks, droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and yes, today I am once again going to be talking about the stupid Star Wars rock. Because creativity is just completely lost for Disney and Disney Star Wars, and just... I mean, what the absolute shit, man. I mean, you have the opportunity to work on Star Wars, one of the most iconic IPs in, I feel, Earth and humankind's history. You could literally come up with the coolest fucking shit that nobody has ever seen before or thought of, and, you know, just introduce this to the world because you know that you have the entire world's eyes on you, and you get this chance to show the world what you're capable of, and you come up with the fucking rock. I mean, at least if it's gonna be a rock, do something cool. Like, even the, you know, the spoof in Galaxy Quest with the freaking rock monster was cooler than this. Like, what the absolute shit, man. And then there's weirdos on Twitter going, you don't understand, it's a joke. And it's like, okay, well, let me get this straight. So, Star Wars, when people get upset about Star Wars, people like me, actual Star Wars fans, get upset about the bullshit, then you go, it's just a kids, it's for kids, stop complaining, it wasn't made for you. And it's like, alright, fine. And then they're like, no, you need to take us seriously, this stuff with Ben Solo and Reylo and all this shit, it's real, you need to take it seriously, stop laughing at us, and it's like, okay, wait, you said it was for kids when we complained, but when you complain, it's valid, because you're upset that, Crybaby Kylo Ren died, and so he can't be with Rey for your weird, twisted little rainbow fetish shit. So that we're supposed to take seriously, but the actual Star Wars, it's for space wizards, made for children, but then when you start talking about, like, this dude and his, like, freaking sexuality, then it's okay, because the whole argument, it's for kids, right? Stop getting upset about a Star Wars movie, it's for kids. But then you want us to take this stuff seriously when we say, well, hey, you just yelled at us that it was for kids, but now you want to, you know, put, you know, pronouns and all of this weird sexual innuendo shit. You want to spoon feed that to children through Star Wars. That's okay. And then when it comes to this rock thing, then they lose their minds. Being like, you guys don't get the joke. And it's like, okay, but wait a second. First, it was for kids, so we can't take it seriously. We can't criticize it. We can't do any of that. We can't laugh at it. Then all of a sudden we have to be serious about it because of the Reylo shit and then the sex stuff in Star Wars. Then it's okay. But then when we laugh at it, it's not okay because we're not getting the joke. It's like these people don't make any fucking sense. But just to show you how much more sense they don't make, I'm gonna let's hear from the lady that created this rock. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that she created it. She wrote it. I don't know if she specifically created it because it was like kind of a team effort. So let's check out what she has to say.
Traveling in a private ship, which is where we meet Leox, Geode, and Affy. Affy is much younger. She's the daughter of the owner of the shipping guild who is learning the business by being the co-pilot. And the navigator Geode he's a complex personality, and I think I want to leave that to be discovered in the book, layer by layer.
Interesting, she says you have to wait for the book, and I saw so many people going, you haven't even read the book, Ree! And it's like, you don't have to look at dog shit to know it's fucking dog shit. You know, I don't understand. Well, here's the thing. these people are children, so it's like you can't really understand them because it's like I'm too old to, you know, try to reason with a child at this point, especially when it's not my child. But so funny that they scream at the top of their lungs, like, you haven't read the book, and it's like, I guarantee you haven't either. Post a picture of you with the book, or at least like, you know, your phone with the audiobook or something like that. But over on Disney StarWars.com, which the link for this is in the description of the video, there is an 8-minute clip from the book, specifically when they meet the fucking rock. So I'm gonna play this for you, and I'm gonna have to pause it like every now and again because I don't know about the copyright issue. I mean, it's free on here, so I don't think that there should be a problem. But let's check it out.
The edge of the cockpit. "And this here," Leox said with a grin, "is our ship's navigator, Geode." Standing in one corner of the cockpit was a rock. About as...
A rock! It's a rock! Alright, talk. Let's get back.
Tall as and slightly wider than Wreath himself, dark gray with rounded edges and a flinty, flaky surface.
He's literally describing a fucking rock. It's like, it's a fucking rock. We know what rocks look like, but whatever, let's get back.
Impressive, as rocks went, but still, it was just a rock, wasn't it? Wreath frowned, sure this was some kind of weird joke. "He's a Ventian, from Vent." Leox lazily wrapped an arm around the rock's shoulders, just like anyone would with a friend. "Geode's a nickname, by the way. Turns out you can't pronounce his name correctly unless you don't have a mouth." Wreath tried to parse that and failed. His main consolation was that Des and Master Comac looked as confused as he felt. Orla Jareni, however, wore another of her knowing grins. "Geode, huh?"
This is the part that everyone's just like, see, it's a joke. And it's like, is it though? Is it really? Or is this rock monster? Or is it going to be a rock monster or something like that? But I like how this line right above it, it says, sometimes the Force has a sense of humor. It's like, again, it's one of those things where, okay, it's a movie about space wizards intended for children, but then it's like you want to put sexy time in it. So it's like, okay, but I thought you just said it was intended for children. Now you want to shove sex in front of children's faces. And then it's like, so you don't want us to take it seriously. You want us to take it seriously. And then when it's something like this and we're all laughing because you just told us we shouldn't take this shit seriously, it's like, you guys don't understand. And then it's like, okay, but we're laughing. And then it's like, oh, well, you guys don't understand the joke. And it's like, well, what the fuck do you want? Because right now you're sounding like a bipolar moron that doesn't understand what even the fuck this shit is in the first place. It's like, you clearly don't understand Star Wars. The fact that the people that are in charge of like the story group now, it's like you literally have the chance to make the coolest shit that no one has ever seen. I mean, we're talking about the High Republic era where the Republic of Star Wars was at its peak. And the best you're coming up with is Plant Borg ripoffs from, you know, and I guess like it's a ripoff of Halo. I haven't played Halo, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. But from what I've been told, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, it's a plant with Sith roots. And I'm like, okay, but they're all connected from one mind and they don't relate to anything else. And I'm like, oh, so like the fucking Borg in Star Trek, considering that one of the writers, you know, throws up the Vulcan salute when they say, "May the Force be with you." It's like, okay, well, I can understand where they got the inspiration for that character because you have a freaking Trekkie working on Star Wars, which there's nothing usually wrong with that if you understand to keep those two, you know, separate and don't rip off one of the main villains of Star Trek and then try to pass it off as a Star Wars character. It's like, really? Really? You think that we're not going to notice that? But you have the chance to do something so fucking cool and change the world with this, you know, iconic new Star Wars thing, and it's like, okay, it's based around a car crash in outer space, and they're going into I shouldn't even say enemy territory. They are going into somebody else's territory, and the bad guys are just the people that are defending their land from the Republic because they don't want to be part of the Republic because the Republic, it's like, hey, let's promote imperialism, everyone. Let's go invade other people and take over their planets and their solar system so that way we can get their resources. It's like, Wow. Wow. Okay, you guys clearly have no idea what you're doing or what you're pitching to us, but it is what it is. Anyways, everyone, I already did a video where I talked about this, but everyone's like, Annie, you haven't talked about The Rock. And I'm like, okay, I have, but I guess people didn't get notifications for that video. So I decided I'll just do a dedicated video to the stupid Rock and play you a little section of the book. So if anyone says, you didn't read the book, it's like, send them this link and it say, I don't need to. I know it. I can see shit. I can smell shit. That shit is shit. Anyways, everyone, I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and smash the like button. If you didn't, that's okay too. Thank you so much for watching this far through. And until next time, I hope you have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone. Hey everyone, I just wanted to let you know, if you didn't know already, that I have an Etsy where I sell prints of my artwork. I got horror villains, Marvel, DC, and Star Wars characters. The latest Star Wars character that I just added was the one, the only, Gina Carano as Cara Dune. Now, Gina herself even loved the painting. So if you want to go check that out, the link is in the description of this video. They are selling like crazy, and I am still only in the pre-sale, so go pick that up before they're gone. Also, if you want to see a video of me painting and explaining how to paint like this, go over and check out my art channel. The link is in the description of this video. Go over, smash the subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. That way you don't miss it when I post the video. Everyone, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, do you like comics? Do you like graphic novels? Do you like the Fandom Menace, and do you want to support members of it? Well, go check out Stealing Solo, the Fandom Menace edition. So this is actually a variant cover edition that was painted by yours truly of Jeff's graphic novel Stealing Solo. Now, as you can see, there's very recognizable members of the Fandom Menace community, as well as the Toxic Brood. You got the EFAP crew up top, which is Mauler, Wolf, and Rags, the OG EFAP crew. You got Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, Jeff from World Class Bullshitters, Jesse Milestone of Mindless Entertainment. There's me right here, which is obviously Anna, that Star Wars girl. And then you got Ethan Van Sciver of Comic Artist Pro Secrets, and you know, the one and only Cyberfrog artist and creator. Then you got Cecil over here from Cecil Says. You got Mecha Random 42. You got Tom from Midnight's Edge, and then last but not least, there's Gary from Nerderotic. Now, this was a actual oil painting that I did. It took me 6 months to do, and it's been a collaboration between me and Jeff since Star Wars Celebration 2019. There's a bunch of awesome tiers here, so if you guys want to check it out, you can get, you know, posters, trading cards, t-shirts, and then the variant cover comic in both color and black and white. There's a few more other tiers in here if you guys want to get different versions of it that Jeff came out with. That was the limited day, first day exclusive of the Stealing Solo parody cover that had the OG High Council on it, along with Cecil from Cecil Says. So if you guys want to go check that out, the link is in the description of the video. The book is completely done and ready to print. So once these 40 days, or excuse me, 58 days are up, the book is going to be printing and then shipping to you. So if you guys want to go back this and support me and my art, go check it out. The link is in the description. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a great rest of your day, and may the force be with you.